Well, it's official. I got so many Batman comic books. This is now the Batcave.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Hello?
Batman, thank heavens I got a hold of you. It's Commissioner Gordon. Someone made off with your Batman books at such a low price. It was a steal. We need you to capture the crook and bring him in.
Wrong number. Nerd. Nerdfarious. Thanks for joining us for this comic book haul video. We're going to go through all the Batman issues that I got at C2E2 and tell you all the details here in a minute. But before we get to that, let's go over our thoughts about what we thought of the C2E2 show. So in regards to like the crowd, what did you think?
It was really crowded. Very claustrophobic, actually.
And this is coming from somebody who this is your very first Comic-Con you've gone to.
Yes.
Was it a little bit overwhelming or?
Yes, it was definitely overwhelming. I thought I knew what to expect, but I did not expect there to be so many people and just you couldn't get through the aisles.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it always is a challenge. Filming was especially difficult this time because there were so many people. The aisles were so congested. You know, and when I was filming, a lot of times I felt like I was filming just basically the person's back in front of me.
It was disappointing not to be able to even get down the artist alley because there was literally no room to walk. Or even if you could get down there to see the artists because there were people in front of the booths.
Yeah. Now, as far as vendors were concerned, there were tons of vendors, a lot of variety.
Yeah.
As far as comic books go, man, the selection was incredible. I would say at least a dozen comic book vendors. A lot of high grade stuff. Pepper Potts here helped me with my shopping, checking off my spreadsheets. Because I'm old school, baby. We're talking spreadsheets. Excel spreadsheets. Screw those apps on the phone. You use a spreadsheet.
It is faster. It is much faster.
Anyway, the pricing was incredible.
Yeah, you were happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got incredible deals, which you're going to see. And as far as cosplay, what did you think of the cosplayers?
It was pretty amazing how many people put a lot of time into their outfits. I mean, you could tell they really paid attention to detail, and some of them were just, wow. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, on the plus side, the amount of detail in the costumes was incredible. On the negative side, some people were wearing hardly a costume at all.
It was an excuse to not wear clothes
Yeah.
for a few people.
Some people shouldn't be doing that too. You know who you are. So anyway.
Yeah. Oh boy. And there were a lot of kids there, which was, as a mom, you should think about who is going to be attending something like that. And I wouldn't want my small children to see somebody's, completely naked butt. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But overall, the C2E2 was really good. Unfortunately, once again, like they do at all these Comic-Cons, they had the celebrity area. They were so far back, it was like nearly impossible to see anybody.
Yeah, you couldn't tell if anybody was down at the end or not. Yeah.
So not to waste any more time, let's get to those comic books. You're going to love them, and you got to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to tell you how much they wanted, the sticker price, and how much I paid. I don't know if I'll ever be able to top this Batman haul. I am so excited to share it with you. Here, we're going to start off, just to get a little warmed up, with our new 52. And this series ran from 2011 to 2016. This first one here is issue number 0, and it goes through the origin of Batman. I got it for $3. Here we have a key issue. It's the death of the family. The vendor wanted $15. I got a 30% off discount, so it was $10.50 in the end. Issue number 15, I got this for $3 as well. Man, I gotta tell you, this Joker run is dark. I'm talking dark. There's a scene where the Joker is in the police station and the lights are coming on and off, and he is systematically murdering the cops in the police station. And James Gordon is watching it go down, and he can't stop it. It is for mature readers. For this issue 16, they wanted $7. I was able to get 30% off. Only cost me $4.90. Issue 17, got this for $3. Here we got 23.4. This is one of those cool lenticular covers. And it has Bane on the front. I got it for $3. Issue 24, got this for $3 as well. This whole Scott Snyder series is really good. Now, as it got going towards the end here, you get more into the Riddler comes into play. And it's okay. I wasn't a real fan of that storyline. Here we have issue 30, and I got, this is supposedly a key issue. It introduces a character, Duke Thomas, and I got it for $3. Here we have issue 31, got that for $3. Basically, I was just trying to finish up my New 52 collection. That's kind of a cool picture there. I like that cover. Got that for $3 as well. And then issue 49, got it for $3. Looks like all I'm missing now for the New 52 are issues 12, 47, 48, and 50, and I'll have the whole run. Moving on to the more expensive books, we're going to go from the newer books back in time to the older books, more valuable books. And as you know, Batman started in 1940, and the first volume ended in 2011. This book here, book number 713, is the last issue of volume 1, and it's a key issue. I've been hunting for this issue for about 3 years. The vendor wanted $10. I was able to get 30% off. I got it at $7. Here we have Batman number 610. Here again, he wanted $10. I was able to talk him down, and I ended up getting it for $7. Okay, here we have this. It doesn't say it on it. It's this seems to be a New York Post exclusive. I don't know much about this. This is a special edition, but it is issue number 608. If you guys can clue me in on if this is just kind of a reprint and the book's junk, or if it's actually good because it's a special edition New York Post exclusive, I don't know. But yeah, tell me in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Here again, I ended up getting. They wanted 10. I got it for 7. This next one is a key issue, and I've showed it before. I don't know what it is about it. I seem to have some kind of obsession with this book because I bought it several times. And this is the book where Tim Drake has his new Robin costume. I already have 2 slab copies of this book, but I bought this copy for reading. It was priced at $10, but I got it for $9. And here we go. Batman number 428. We all remember this. This is the death of Jason Todd Robin. I already had a slab copy of this, and so I bought this one just for reading. It was priced at $45, but I was able to get 30% off by talking him down and was able to get $31.50. Okay, this next book is issue 381, and most of these older books are mid to high grade. On this one, he wanted $10. I got 10% off. I got it for $9. Issue number 370. This book is from 1984. They wanted $15. I was able to get 10% off for $13.50. Check out that cover. Deadshot is back. For some of these books, I'm just filling in some gaps I have in my collection. For this, they wanted $7. I was able to get 10% off, and it cost me $6.30. Sometimes what I do is I'll have a whole stack of books. I calculate, okay, this is, $85 worth of books. And then when I give it to them, I said, hey, this is $85 worth of books. Will you take $70? And then after that, I kind of, I figure out what the discount is when I'm telling you guys on here. Issue 368. And this book is, I'm telling you, no spine ticks. It's in near mint condition. It's at least a 9.4. I would guess it might even be a 9.8. I'm definitely going to be sending this in to be graded. And it is a key issue because this is when Jason Todd becomes Robin with Batman's permission. Dick Grayson actually turns over the Robin costume to Jason Todd, passing the torch. It's a really good book. I've wanted this book for a while, and this book is in high grade. They wanted $25. I got it for 10% off for $22.50. And if you're wondering, this book usually sells for about $35. Okay, here we go. Issue number 365. Not a key issue, but it's just Batman hanging out in the jungle, fully clothed. I'm sure it's hot and humid. The cape doesn't really help with the ventilation, but you got to be ready for action as a crime fighter, and even in the jungle, even in swampy, humid jungle weather. Now, he probably lost about 15 pounds after one day, but here he is, doing it the hard way, Jungle Jeopardy. Of course, now this here is issue number 363, and it is a key issue. This is the first appearance of Nocturna, and I'm so happy to get this one. They wanted $10. I got it for $9. It's really a weird storyline with Batman and Jason involved with Nocturna, and Jason almost has an Oedipus complex involved with this woman. It's a strange story. But anyway, it's the introduction of Nocturna, which is the focus of the affection of both Batman and Jason Todd Robin. This is a key issue. It's the origin of Killer Croc. Look at that cover. Man, is that cool. Yeah, all the villains around. It's almost like as if they're playing tribute to Killer Croc the King. You can see on the cover, they wanted $60. I got 50% off, so I got it for $30. Here we have issue 342. They wanted $10. I was able to get it for $5. Issue 341, same thing. Okay, issue 340. They wanted $15 for this. I was able to get a 10% off, so I got it for $13.50. And you know what? And this was a pretty good storyline. It's not a key issue, but the whole, man who's turned into a mole and he's going around seeking revenge, and Batman's trying to figure it out. It was a pretty good story. And here we have issue 332. This issue, it's a key issue. It's the first solo story with Catwoman. Plus, it has my girl, Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter, who becomes the mother of Batman's child, Damian Wayne. You know it. They wanted $20. I got 30% off. I got it for $14. I'm a little disappointed with this purchase, though, because of the low quality. I didn't notice the dirty corner on the top right and the spine. I'll keep this as a reader issue, but I'm going to keep looking for a better copy. They wanted $9, but I got 30% off, and I was able to get it for $6.30. Seriously, I know Batman, sometimes Batman looks kind of ridiculous in his Batman costume, but Captain Boomerang, come on, people. This costume and his powers, I'm just not a fan of Captain Boomerang. And here we go, issue number 319. They wanted $10. It's not a key issue. I was able to get 10% off, so I got it for $9. Number 298. They wanted $15. I was able to get 50% off, so I got this book for $7.50. It's not the best condition. I mean, it's a mid-grade, but I'm happy to get it. And here we go, issue number 290. Now, they wanted $25 for this, and I was able to get 50% off. So in the end, it cost me $12.50. And it's a pretty good story. I really enjoyed it. Issue 279. We started on this journey of these books with issue 713 that came from the year 2011. And now here we are going back in time. We are now to the year 1976. This is from 1976. Let's keep going backwards. Let's see how far we go. Here we go. We've got number 263. It's during this time, it seems like there's a run here where basically the Riddler is just tormenting Batman from issue to issue. It's pretty good. As you can see, it's 50% off. I ended up getting it for $20. And this book has some wear on the spine, but I'm still glad to get it. I love to fill in gaps in my collection. And this is one of those giant size 100 pages. I love these things. You get like multiple stories in there about Batman and Robin, and They're just great. This is a thick, perfect bound book, and they wanted $30, and I was able to get it for $15. We're back to $250, going back in time. And I got this for 50% off. And this book is probably in very good or fine condition. But, look at that. Golly, the suspense. This woman's about to get her head chopped off, and Batman is literally swooping in on a bat rope. Wow. That is action. And now I'm really jazzed about this issue. This is a key issue because of the controversial cover that depicts Robin hanging. Oh, wow. I can't believe that that actually got by the Comics Code. This is just a really cool book to add to my collection. Okay, now we're at issue 231. And you can tell just by the artwork and the logo at the top that we're going back. I mean, this book was 15 cents when it first came out. So they wanted $15. I got it for 30% off, so I got it for $10.50. The thing about this book, this story is really weird. The man you saw with his fingers, and you can see he's literally got his hand over his shoulder, and the fingertips are like his eyes that he can see through. So he can move his hand, behind him and see behind himself. No one can sneak up on him. It's a really strange story. Glad to get it though. Okay, and here we are at issue 223. This is a giant size book, a giant Batman. And even as a giant Batman, the original cover price, 25 cents. Are you kidding me? When do you think this book came out? Well, I'll tell you, 1970. This book is 53 years old. Crazy, isn't it? Man, and check that out. Crime in Canada. And Batman is on skis in his white Batman costume. Oh, man. It's a good story. Here we are now, issue 219. They wanted $40 for this book, and I was able to get it for $28, and that was a 30% discount. Isn't that a cool cover? Batman's being pushed out of a plane. No parachute. Here we go. Another original 15-cent book. Check out Batman. Oh, he's torn. Look at that anguish. He's crying. My goodness. It's issue 215. Batman is blowing up Wayne Manor? No. I can't wait to read this one. Okay, now we're moving on to the next book, and it is a doozy. This book came out in 1969. They wanted $55 for it. Of course, I did not pay that. And I was super impressed with the condition. I mean, there's a few spine ticks. It's rare when you find a book that is 53 years old and in great condition. And here we go, number 198. This is a key issue. It's a giant-sized 80-page issue. A near mint copy of this goes for $80. They were selling it for $30. I got a 30% discount. So it cost me $21, but it's a great old book. Okay, I got to warn you people, this next cover, I don't want to strike terror in your guys' hearts, but look at that monster. Oh my gosh. And look at the Batman and Robin characters, how they're drawn. This just says vintage all the way. The Strange Experiment of Dr. Dorn. Yeah, this is a great book. They wanted $36. I got a 30% discount. So I bought it for $25.20. This last one is from the year 1962, making this book 61 years old. They wanted $40 for it, but I got it for $24. This book is in really great condition, except for a hole punch that I did not notice when I purchased it. Luckily, the hole punch goes through the cover and one interior page and nothing more than that. However, this is more like a reader's copy. It is just a really great book. And it's an interesting story because in it, his Batman's identity is exposed. So rather than be Bruce Wayne, he creates a new civilian identity. And the whole story is really strange. Glad to get it. And it's from 1962. Now, for the moment you were waiting for, the books were really fairly priced to begin with. And if you total up all the cover prices of what they wanted, it came to $879, which was not bad. Now, What I paid, though, I paid $550.70. So that's a pretty good discount. It was incredible. This is the best haul I've ever had, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to top it, but I'll try. Holy smokes, you made it to the end. You must love Batman comic books as much as I do. I'm sorry the video was so long, but I just had too many good Batman books. Now, we're headed on to the Indiana Comic Book Convention, and so we'll have a new convention video and comic book haul video coming soon. And before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.